What is happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel in the MCU. One of the most eagerly anticipated superhero movies of 2023 is Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3. James Gunn will wrap up his trilogy about the Guardians with the forthcoming movie starring Star-Lord and his bands of misfit friends, before turning all of his attention to his and Peter Safran's recently DC Universe appointment. And there's no doubt that fans are eagerly anticipating this film, especially since it will be their last opportunity to see the Guardian team as they have come to know and love them over the years. However, some fans are also scared and concerned since Rocket was portrayed in the Guardian of the Galaxy Vol.3 marketing material in a cryptic, melancholic way, and it gave the impression that the character will suffer a catastrophic end. In any case, several new images have been made public, providing yet another glimpse at Guardians of the Galaxy's return in the impending MCU sequel. The most recent photographs, which were made available courtesy of Empire magazine, show the Guardians of the Galaxy standing together to defend one of their own and once more save the universe. This is likely to be the final time the gang will be seen united. And Empire not only gave us fresh glimpse at the main cast, but also at Adam Warlock, one of the film's antagonists. This is a fantastic way because Adam Warlock's MCU debut has long been anticipated by Marvel fans. Additionally, as per report by the Direct, one of the film's stars, Sean Gunn, the brother of filmmaker James Gunn, have unintentionally spoiled Rocket's death in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3. But before we go into all of the exciting details, we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. Tickets for Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 went on sale this week, and marketing has wrapped up the anticipation of the film's theatrical release early next month. This is the third and possible final installment in the beloved MCU franchise. And as I mentioned earlier, the main cast of Star-Lord, Drax, Gamora, Groot, Rocket, Mantis, and Nebula are shown in a fresh light as they get ready for one more voyage on Empire's magazine's most recent cover, which director James Gunn revealed. And of course, when Empire is promoting a major comic book movie, at least 2 covers are typically released. So, keep an eye out for a subscriber-only variant, which should appear online soon. Anyway, regarding the introduction of Adam Warlock's character, Bill Poulter said that he had talked with James Gunn about the concept of portraying Adam Warlock, at least in the early stages when he was still trying to form his moral compass. And in addition to a lot of drama, there's also a lot of comedy in it. And moving on, let's talk about Sean Gunn in a bit and what he said. Sean Gunn, who happens to be James Gunn's brother, has not only played Yondu's right-hand man Kraglin, but has also served as a stand-in and mocap actor for Rocket in the Guardians of the Galaxy film, which means that he provides all the movement for the character's motion capture. Bradley Cooper supplied the voice. Guardian 3 will be filmmaker James Gunn's final MCU film before devoting all of his attention to DC Universe, and his brother Sean is frequently more engaged in Gunn's film than one might assume. As a result, multiple scenes in Guardians of the Galaxy franchise have Sean Gunn standing and crowding around since he plays both Kraglin and Rocket Raccoon. And now, in an interview with Empire magazine, Gunn not only admitted that playing Rocket was becoming increasingly difficult for him as he aged, but he also slated that Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 will be his Sean song as Rocket, stating that after the third film, he will no longer be involved in the motion capture that brings Rocket to life, implying that he will no longer be doing motion capture work required to bring the beloved Guardian to life, which lends credence to his high likelihood of Rocket's death in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3. This development coincides with Sean Gunn's confirmation to join the cast of James Gunn's forthcoming DC animated series, Creature Commando. James Gunn, on the other hand, has previously been coy when asked on Instagram by a fan whether or not Rocket will die, answering with a narrow-eyed emoji. Later, in response to another fan's assertion that Rocket did not die but was instead thrown into an unknown space by saying, "No one said he was going to die, but that's how the story works." But Sean and James Gunn's comments are not surprising, given how the marketing for Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 is centered on Rocket, disclosed his background story, and made it appear as though the film will be taking Raccoon Swag's song. The featured film plot says that the squad will strive to save Rocket from death, forcing a raging collection of heroes to face off against the High Evolutionary when it comes for Rocket, according to the synopsis. In Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3, our band of misfits are settling into life on nowhere. It isn't long before their lives are upended by the echoes of Rocket's turbulent past. Peter Quill, still reeling from the loss of Gamora, must rally around his team on a dangerous mission of saving Rocket's life. A mission that, if not completed successfully, could possibly lead to the end of the Guardians as we know them. Fans should, however, take both the marketing of Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 and various statements made by Sean and James Gunn with a hefty grain of salt. However, Marvel is notorious for making audiences believe certain things via their trailer, for them to flip the switch when it comes to the actual film. For instance, the marketing for Avengers heavily implied that Captain America would perish and Iron Man would survive, only for the film to completely flip the switch and show Iron Man sacrificing himself and Captain America retiring. Similarly, it is possible that Rocket may survive Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 while another character, likely Drax, and possibly Kraglin dies because we may be having more than one Guardian death. Furthermore, the actor's most recent remark may not come as a complete surprise at this time, given Rocket's death has already become a prominent topic of conversation recently as a result of how the film has been marketed. To be sure, Sean Gunn's departure from Rocket's character is partly owing to his brother's exit from the MCU with Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3. Even so, it would be the ultimate full circle moment if Rocket Raccoon were to be sacrificing his life to save the Guardians, just as his pal did for him. Because Rocket, as we know it, transformed from a greedy bounty hunter to a kind, sympathetic partner and comrade throughout the Guardian saga. Sure, he moans and groans, but he's grown more protective of his family than himself. Because many of the trailer of the next movie suggest that Rocket will have to confront his past head-on, further emphasizing the contrast between Rocket before he joined the Guardians of the Galaxy. It remains to be known if he would survive, but conclusion of Guardians of the Galaxy franchise means that a lasting goodbye for the members of the intergalactic squad of heroes. James Gunn says, and I quote, "The most important thing for me was Rocket's story, and then, following that, everybody else went on to say, Rocket is the secret protagonist of the Guardians of the Galaxy and has always been at the center for me, and it's really fulfilling that. The reason I came back and decided to do this movie was because I felt like Rocket's story needed to be told, and I felt it was hanging after Volume 2. Oh, that's the most important thing." End of quote. Nonetheless, with the addition of the titular team coming to an end and the spotlight being placed on Rocket Raccoon's terrible past, Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3 is probably going to be one of the most emotional movies in the MCU when it drops in theaters on the 5th of May of 2023. Seeing how this will be the last time that we'll see the current iteration of the RAG team as they grow up together, I guess the theaters will be filled with tears. And with that said, let's head over right to a giveaway. As we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notifications, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Also, we want to say thank you to everyone who has ever supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts on this video? And how excited are you to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 when it debuts in theaters on the 5th of May of 2023? And please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one!